What is going on, bro? Welcome to the video. Today, Julia is gonna do her first ever backflip on camera.
No, I'm not.
Seriously?
No, I can't backflip.
No, you can try.
No, it's not gonna happen. Sorry, Beast Nation.
Girls are so lame, bruh. Hold this. Can't leave y'all hanging with the backflip. Here, hold this too. You get a nice low angle for him. You know what I'm saying? Now, check it out. I know that summer probably reached us here in Marbella before it got to you, but we're in April now, and I'm starting to hear everybody freak out that, oh my God, I gotta get on my summer diet. I gotta get back in the gym. And low-key, it kind of annoys me, bro. Because if you just maintained a body that was summer ready year-round, not only would you be feeling a lot more confident right now, but low-key, it's actually way easier than you think. Alright, so your number one priority needs to be having the correct target in mind. Because when I first got started on my fitness journey, bro, I wanted to be shredded to the bone. I wanted to look down when I sat down and not see even a single roll of body fat, not even a little love handle. And if this is your mindset, if this is your goal, you're already screwed, right? Take a look at these body fat estimates from Mario Tomic. I think these are very accurate, and right around that 12% range, that should be your target. You're lean, you have visible abs, but you're not shredded to the bone. Some other examples so you really know what I'm talking about. First of all, Max Wyatt, right around that 12% range, looking great. Then you have Joe Delaney and Rob Lipset, also that same range, looking great. Marion, again, that is a very good look to be aiming for. Now here's Rob a little bit more recently when he's on his prep. That's too shredded. You don't want that to be your goal. Here's this other guy. Sorry, bro, don't know what your name is. He looks good again, but that is too shredded. You don't want to be looking for that. Because here's the thing, man. Right now, if you're a guy who's trying to level up your life, you're trying to level up your money, you're trying to level up your dating life, and also your body, well, if you try to get that shredded, it has to become your number one priority above everything else. You have to restrict your calories so much, increase your caloric expenditure every day so much. I have so many friends I've seen go on bodybuilding prep, and during that time, they don't have time to do anything else. They also don't have the energy because they're starving themselves. They literally, all they want to do all day is sleep. Not to mention, it's actually bad for your health. You're gonna destroy your hormone levels. You're not gonna be able to get hard to please a woman. If your friend asks you to come out and get a burger or a pizza or have a drink, you're gonna have to turn it down every single time.
And when you're this lean, it's actually less attractive to girls. Girls find guys that are like around that 12% body fat way more attractive.
Plus, we know this is also the best spot to be in order to gain muscle mass efficiently and keep building up your physique over the years. Like yesterday, I was watching Jeff Nippard's new video, and he was breaking down the research that when you do a traditional bulk and gain a bunch of weight, almost all of that is just fat, bro. Versus instead, if you were to gain just a little bit of weight, almost all of it is gonna be lean body mass. This is also what Greg Doucette calls gain-taining. You're maintaining a healthy body fat percentage and then slowly gaining on top of that. And it makes sense because we know when you're in this healthy body fat range, your hormones are more dialed in, your insulin sensitivity is improved, and that creates a really good environment for packing on new muscle mass. But if we're being honest, probably like 95% of men never even get to this body fat range to begin with. It seems unachievable, like you're gonna have to starve yourself to even get there. And that's why today I want to share some simple strategies with you that will make it easy not only to get there, but actually maintain it all year round. Number 2 is what I like to call pyramid fasting. Also, check this out. Julia stepped on my sunglasses and broke them. There's only one arm on them now. To be fair, she actually bought me these ones.
I didn't mean to.
She bought me these for Christmas, and low-key, I'm actually kind of vibing with this style. This might be the new swag right here. It makes me feel like Morpheus. Remember, he had those little ones he just put on his face like this?
Which one do you want, the red pill or the blue pill?
Now, you're probably familiar with intermittent fasting, which is when you normally observe like an 8-hour eating window and the rest of the day you don't eat. And I've done that before, but my diet, the pyramid fasting, is a bit different than that. If you picture a pyramid, it's like this, right? It goes up. So that is how my diet is. At the beginning of the day, I'm very sparse on the calories, and then I load them heavier towards the end of the day. So for example, maybe at 11 a.m., I'll have a small 400-calorie meal, and then I'll have 2 more of those throughout the day, and then it's dinner time, and that's when I can eat a much bigger serving of calories. One huge benefit of this for me is mental clarity, because when I eat a big meal any time of the day, you know, what happens? How do you feel? You usually feel kind of like groggy, a little tired. That's why they take siesta in Spain, because they have a big lunch and they take a little nap afterwards. But also it makes it extremely easy to manipulate your caloric intake when you eat like this. Because take my example, if I've had 300-400 calorie meals throughout the day, that's 1,200 calories I've eaten. Then I'm going into dinner time, and if I'm in a cutting phase where I'm trying to get down to 12% body fat and I can only eat 2,000 calories, well then I have 800 calories left for dinner. Boom, easy. It's not gonna be hard to keep myself to only 800 calories. Or if I'm already there like now and I'm just maintaining and I can eat like 3,000 calories a day, well if I've had 1,200 calories throughout the day, I got 1,800 for dinner, which means I can satisfy all my cravings, have a nice big dinner and some dessert afterwards as well. I'm a big dessert guy. Now the key to actually executing on this is having a set of go-to meals that require little to no preparation. So for example, this morning I had a Gaines Club chocolate chip cookie protein shake and then some of these rice cakes that have like a little bit of yogurt on one side. And that's how I set up each of these mini meals, somewhere from 25 to 40 grams of protein, because if you don't have a lot of protein, then you're gonna get to the end of the day and it's gonna be impossible to hit your protein goal, and then some carbs as well. Or maybe you sign up for a meal prep service like Factor Meals. That's what I use. So you have some quick meals you can just throw in the microwave and boom, you're good to go. Or in the past, y'all know I used to like my protein oatmeal. You just make some basic oats, mix some protein in there, some peanut butter in there, boom, another quick great meal. Or lately I've been a big fan of like the protein yogurts or protein puddings. You can get those in the States, you can get those in Europe now as well. I promise if you start eating like this, all of a sudden sticking to your diet becomes like clockwork, just automatic. Bro, do you know what I was thinking about? How amazing would it be to have a sauna at my apartment? Because I love how I feel after the sauna. You get those heat therapy benefits, but there's usually a bunch of old naked men in there, or this gym doesn't even have one. A lot of times they're dirty. And the crazy thing is, thanks to the sponsor of today's video, BondCharge, we can all have a sauna at home. With the new infrared sauna blanket from BondCharge, you can enjoy the amazing benefits of infrared sauna in the comfort of your home at an affordable price. Look, studies have shown that infrared blankets can help soothe aching joints and muscle tension and help support the body's natural detoxification process through thermal heat. Not to mention that the blanket increases heart rate, which means you can burn up to 600 calories per session. All you got to do is unroll the blanket on a flat surface like your floor or the bed, then use the controller to adjust the heat and the desired time. Then just chill in the blanket for 30 minutes and enjoy the benefits of infrared light penetrating your skin. And the cool thing is, afterwards you can easily open up the blanket to wipe down the inside. The cleaning process only takes like 30 seconds. Then continue your day and enjoy that post-sauna high. And because today's video is sponsored by BondCharge, you know they're hooking us up with the coupon code you can use to save 20% at checkout. Just click that first link in description to shop now. You will not regret it. Check it out. Gains, bro, workouts complete. Number 3 is what I like to call movement hacking. Now, if you're a sick fuck who actually enjoys hopping on a treadmill or an elliptical for 30 minutes, then, you know, by all means, continue. But for me, it just feels like I'm wasting time. I'm bored. I could be doing other things. And realistically, I'm never gonna actually stick to that. But you gotta do cardio, right? Not only does it burn calories, which if you're burning like 500 extra calories a day, that means you might be able to eat 2,500 calories instead of 2,000 calories and still lose weight. But also it's good for your heart. It exercises your cardiovascular system. It can lead to lower blood pressure and all that other good shit, right? The good news is you don't need to physically be on a treadmill to raise your heart rate. And that's all cardio is, just keeping an elevated heart rate. You know, in the past, I loved playing pickup basketball. I still do, but I just don't do it as much. That was always my sport growing up, right? In high school, I was a baller, AAU baller, but your boy's 5'11", under 6 feet tall, so I did not have a future in the NBA. Lately, Julia and myself have been playing a shit ton of paddle, like probably 4 or 5 days a week. Martial arts is another good one. I used to train consistently in Muay Thai. If you're not really into traditional sports, maybe that's a good one for you. Find an MMA gym near you and sign up. And the whole beauty, if you can find a sport that you enjoy playing casually, even if it's just like men's league basketball, is that now you're actually going to enjoy that time. It's just going to make you happier. You're also getting cardio done. And also, like with paddle, now I'm trying to level up a new skill that I've never worked on before, and I find a whole lot of enjoyment in that. Like, even if there was no cardio involved, I'd still probably take the time to do it. If you're trying to lose weight and get down to that 12% range, this is basically obligatory. If you're already at a body fat percentage that you like myself, you're just trying to maintain it, well, again, it lets me eat more. The only time I'd say not to do this, or at least maybe only do like 2 days a week, is if you're a skinny guy who's trying to gain weight and bulk up. That was my journey. And if I did too much cardio, man, there was just no chance I was actually gonna gain weight. All right, number 4 is body momentum. So very simply put, getting in shape is difficult and requires a lot of discipline. Staying in shape is a whole different ballgame. It's actually pretty simple. Like once you're at that 12% body fat range we're talking about, you can basically maintain your shape with 3 workouts per week in the gym, minimal cardio here or there. However, when you first get started, it is gonna take a high degree of discipline over a few years. If you're overweight and you're trying to cut down, your calories need to be dialed in every single day. You need to have that minus 500 caloric deficit in order to be losing about 1 pound per week. Your protein's gotta be high. You can't be skipping workouts. You need to be hitting all of your strength training workouts so that you're maintaining your muscle or maybe even building some while you lose weight. And depending how overweight you are, it might take you 3 months, 6 months, 1 year to get to that 12% range. If you're a skinny guy, like again, that was my background, well, it's gonna take a lot of discipline. It's gonna take making sure that you're eating enough calories every single day, maybe 200 calories more than your maintenance so that you slowly gain weight. And you need to be putting work in the gym, pushing yourself to increase the weights, to do more repetitions so that you're always progressively overloading your body and giving your body the reason to turn those extra calories into muscle gain. And you're gonna need to do that for 6 months, 12 months, 2 years in order to put on enough muscle mass that you actually start to look good at that 12% body fat range. Not just like a skinny dude, but after that, know that there is a point that you get to where the momentum is going to carry itself forward. You're probably going to like working out at that point. It's probably not going to matter too much. It's probably going to be easy to stay consistent, but just know that once you're someone who's in shape, maintaining it, it's not going to take much work. That's why it's super crucial those first few years to have an accountability partner. Like studies have shown you're 95% more likely to reach your goals when you have an accountability partner because then you stay disciplined. You don't take weeks off. Now it can be hard to find someone to hold you accountable, but that's why I'd recommend you'd use the Beastly app as your accountability partner. Not only does the app have a full library of science-based workouts for beginners to advanced lifters, it's also going to show you video breakdowns of every exercise so you can always nail the form with confidence. And it's actually going to adapt to your progress and intelligently challenge you to lift more weights each week so you keep making progress. And the good news is if you want to try it out right now, there's a free week trial available. Just click the second link down in the description to download the app and get started now. And now it is time for by far the most important ingredient to being a shredded beast.
Wait, did you guys see that I was the one driving?
Yeah, when I gotta get some work done, Julia is my unpaid chauffeur.
No.
So this spot is called Planet Beat. Kind of a strange name for a Mexican spot, but by far the best tacos we've had in Spain. Ching ching. Getting started with some nachos. For the main dish, we got carnitas tacos, and these are called tacos al hambre. These are straight 10 out of 10, maybe the best non-breakfast taco I've ever had. All right, number 5 is for my men who struggle to lose weight, struggle to stay lean. This is not for my fellow ectomorphs. It's all about the weekly calories. I know several guys who are like, I'm tracking my calories, man. I'm staying on point with my diet every day. Then I hang out with them and they eat this epic dinner with me. By the way, I'm the wrong guy to hang out with if you're trying to lose weight because I maintain a lean body year round and I eat epic dinners every night because that's how I do my calories. But what happens with these guys is they'll eat a very strict disciplined diet all week long and then 1 or 2 days they'll go way over and then they never end up losing weight, or if they're trying to maintain, they actually end up gaining weight. Like that 1 or 2 days completely fucks up their calories for the week and they never realize it for some reason. So here's the deal. If you're gonna have a high calorie night and you know it, you should be in lockdown all day, like only protein shakes. That way you go into dinner with like 500 calories that are all protein and you can have a big dinner and be okay. And obviously this is not like the healthiest approach, but if it's once or twice a week, it's the best approach. And now we're gonna go see the new Scream movie because John Wick is like 4 hours long or 3 hours long, so we're gonna have to go a time where it's not already 9:30. And I've convinced Julia that the new Scream movie is actually not scary because she doesn't do scary.
Yeah, but he forces me. Know what he does? Know what the sick thing he does? He doesn't tell me if it's horror or not. He's like, oh, we should go see this movie. And then I'm
What do you
sitting in
think
it.
Scream is?
Okay, Scream, but like Nope. You know that movie Nope? We were sitting in it. I was like, this is horror. And they're like, yeah, you guys didn't know that? I was like,
nope.
Please help us. Just down there. What's going on here, girl?
You got a problem here, guy? Scream 6. Was it scary?
no, I don't like scary movies, but it wasn't that scary. But I close my eyes sometimes.
Solid 8.3 out of 7.
No, like a 6, 5 out of 10. It wasn't that good. If you haven't seen the other ones, you don't know what's going on.
If you made it to the end of this video, thank you. I recommend you watch this one next. It's about how I would train if I started over from zero gains, the biggest mistakes to avoid on your fitness journey. And if you're new to the channel, click there to subscribe as I drop 2 new videos every single week and you don't want to miss them. I'll talk to you in the next one. Stay beastly.